this next one is AI. I'm scared of technology.
We're done, guys. I'm just telling y'all right now. We're
what's
finished.
going on. I was listening to the Wall Street Trapper.
You got
Monday.
us.
I listened to him on Monday, and he was pretty much talking about this new AI software called ChatGPT.
What's that?
And pretty much it's a software where you can type in a word or a sentence, and it will write out a whole essay for you, like 10 to 20 pages, a poem, anything you need. It will generate a whole story for you. And it's getting these colleges in a frenzy because it's like plagiarism is becoming an issue, and how can we really be sure that these kids did this work or not? And to me, I'm getting scared because even that whole app Lenza or whatever, where they was trying to where people was like giving in 12 photos and they was doing all this, all these crazy portraits and things like that, and they're gonna use their likeness for different movies.
You're done.
For me, it's just like with AI taking over all of these jobs and things that we do, what will we have to do in 20 or 30 years? Okay. Like, we don't need this much assistance.
No.
And it's, to me, it's like every sci-fi movie going wrong, and like we don't take no signs from it. I don't know why we think it won't happen, but all this technology and how fast it's being created is scary to me. I don't want to even deal with no AI. I don't want to deal with anything AI.
It's crazy. Like we're being watched even right now. You can say something out loud, and then you'll go on your internet, and it'll pop up on your internet. Like, I've seen it on numerous occasions. You'll say something out loud, and it pop on your Instagram feed now. It's like we're being watched and listened more than ever right now. Like, even the people who did the picture thing, they told you what they're going to do. Like, you're selling your likeness right now.
So they can use it for other ads, platforms, all of that.
Like, your face will be on a Burger King commercial somewhere just because you did something like that.
Well, they say they even get to the point where they can, like, you know how you do the two-step identification thing and stuff like that? They're going to be using your face to take all your information.
Yeah. So I don't do stuff like that, man. Like, it's scary, like, how you can even think, like, the day machines took over. Like, you got smart cars, you got smart watches, smartphones. Like, they really are trying to remove the human out of everything. They're about to have self-driving trucks. Like, they're trying to take everybody out. They already got the waiters. You already could go to McDonald's in certain cities, and it's nobody even working right here.
And that's what's so crazy to me, because I come from a hospitality industry and a service industry, and it's crazy how these kids don't want to work no more. They'd rather have a stay-at-home job, I guess, making these programs. But what people don't realize is it's going to be a certain day where you won't have a server.
No,
you won't have somebody to check out your groceries, your bags. Like, and another thing is these jobs will be going away. So the people that who are older, or kids who are looking for a quick job to get them through high school. Oh yeah. It's not going to be there no more. It's going to be all computer generated. And literally, I don't know what jobs will be left for the common man. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I don't even want to indulge in any of this stuff. I don't want to promote it, indulge it. I guess me talking about it is kind of promoting it. But to me, it's just scary. And I feel like we should be more weary of what we're seeing now. Because to me, I like a little interaction. Like, even if I mind you, I want the option. Not even that. I want the option. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I need something, I want to be able to talk to somebody. Hey, do you know where the milk is at down this aisle? I don't want to have to like go to a screen and they tell me. It's going to give you the address. Like, all right, put in your GPS, walk you straight to there. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just getting scary to me. I kind of miss the old days when we had the fat back computers and the TV with the big butts on them and things like that. I don't know. It's just too much, man. Too much, too fast. And I can only imagine what our kids will have.
Why do you think this is happening?
All right. It sounds like a conspiracy.
Okay.
But I feel like COVID was the reason why this all happened. I feel like the pandemic happened because they wanted to get things in place because they knew this new generation doesn't want to do physical labor. So there's one thing, you have a generation who don't want to do physical labor because they've seen their parents slave for nickels and dimes to barely make it. And then on the other side, you're saving money because you don't have to worry about them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about whether this person call out sick. I remember, like, I've been in management my whole life for 10 years. I hate how good of an employee I was.
Explain.
Like, you know, like I was a person that never called out, never used the sick days.
Really?
Didn't take PTO. I was the one that was always there, and I feel like they be the ones that get burnt out the most because they put the most on you.
Right.
But then there's the people that you know who take all time off, always late, calling all the time, and you'll be like, yo, how can one person run this ship? And so when that happened, that one good person get burnt out, and they be like, screw it and leave. Then there's no good workers left. Like, I really felt like, you know, around like 2019, 2020, where I was managing, I feel like all the kids who were like 23 and below didn't have no work ethic. They had no drive. I used to be a steakhouse manager. I would be talking to like different adults, and they'd be like, yo, these millennials don't want to work. I'm like, it's not even millennials. It's like Gen Z and shit. Like, I was like, you know, of course there's some millennials, but I'm like, I'm a millennial.
Right.
And I'm out here managing, helping make drinks, busting these tables down. I'm working my ass off.
Yeah.
But you might ask somebody else to do something like, hey, you get that hero those silverware, get attitude. And nothing to do. All right, you go home then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't blame it all on technology, but it's just like, you know, people got lazy.
Right.
And it's also more cost effective to have machines do it. A little more less risk of error. Only thing I get scared of is when they have those damn police robots and dogs and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, I don't like somebody could hack that. The only thing, my whole thing is somebody could hack that system and if the whole thing go haywire, then whose fault is it? I don't know. I feel like they're trying to put more machines out there also so they can stop so they can pretty much get the blame off them work and be like, oh, it wasn't humans. It was an error. It was just tech issues. Like, no. Like, this is things we should be wary of. I've seen enough Black Mirror to know.